What happened in Pompeii? In 79 AD, the Roman city of Pompeii was buried in the deadliest volcanic eruption in the history of Europe, an event that not only wiped out the city but also preserved it for thousands of years. On August of that year, Mount Vesuvius erupted after being dormant for nearly 1,000 years. The explosion was so violent that it could be heard as far away as Greece. And while the ash and pumice rained down on Pompeii, people started to flee the city. But soon the roads were clogged with so many refugees that it was impossible to go anywhere. Over the next 2 days, more than 5,000 people died from the falling debris, while those who survived the initial impact were asphyxiated by the toxic gases and suffocated to death. But perhaps even more remarkably, this catastrophe was actually a slow-motion disaster. While the initial explosion caught people by surprise, the following days saw earthquakes that reached a magnitude of 6 on the Richter scale. These quakes caused even more damage to the city, and people desperately fled to the countryside, only to be caught in even more volcanic activity. And then came the third and final eruption, which unlike the first two was a pyroclastic flow. This is a fast-moving current of hot gas and solid matter that surges down the side of a volcano. Moving at speeds of up to 100 miles per hour, it buried the entire city in a layer of ash that was up to 20 feet. It is believed that around 2,000 people were killed during this final phase, including the last Pompeian to die, a baker whose body was found in his oven. In total, Pompeii suffered the loss of some 11,000 to 16,000 people, with their bodies either incinerated or preserved in the ash. Their demise was both horrifying and excruciatingly slow, with some dying instantly from the initial blast and others suffering for days from the falling debris, poisonous gases, and earthquakes. It's hard to imagine how something so catastrophic could have been so slow and drawn out, but that's what made it one of the deadliest disasters in the history of mankind. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.